Okay, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? And I definitely want to just trying to wait for my thing to update. Okay, let me add everybody really quickly. So, what I want to do today is I want to show y'all how we can easily use Quora and how we can use YouTube to start developing our content, because I know some of us said that one of the biggest things that we're running into right now is we don't know what to post, right? Hey, Beth, right? So, because of that, I want to make sure that we can get that solved, right? So, one of the ways that we're going to do that is, like I said, we're going to start off with Quora. Quora is a site; it's free to use, and essentially it's a site where you people ask questions and other people answer them. But the way that we're going to use it is we're going to go on these sites, right? I'm gonna show y'all YouTube. YouTube is the biggest play because everybody thinks it's a free site, yada 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 yada, right? YouTube, there's so much money to be made on YouTube, and not even making content on YouTube, but just finding out what people are actually having problems with. The way we do that is when we type in, we go to the top, we're gonna type in our niche, we're gonna type in what we do, right? I just put sublimation clothes. Then we're going to go to buy type. And when we go to buy type, we're going to type in, we're going to select questions. Reason why it's going to be very important to select questions and we want to have all time is because we want to know what people are asking. Because if people are asking the questions, then we know we can make the content to solve those questions, right? Or at least it's going to help us brainstorm what type of content we can be creating. So somebody's asking, where do I wear sublimation clothing? Somebody's saying, what are the benefits of sublimation clothing? Right? If you're somebody who's doing sublimation, you can now be one of the people who are creating content telling people what are the benefits of sublimation over vinyl, over DTF, over all these other things, right? Like why sublimate versus anything else? You can also go in here and see how you can change fashion looks with the help of sublimation clothing. So that's a whole little trend, especially as we're going into summer right now, right? How many different looks can be created with sublimation, and these can be sparks of different types of drops that you might have a little drop of a few things that talk about the summer and stuff like that, right? Are y'all seeing like how you can start using Quora to start making content? Is sublimation printing suitable for on dry fit clothes? Is sublimation printing suitable? Or it's the same thing. How do I find blank clothing for sublimation? All these things are where you can start making content, right? Does sublimation heat press support any type of cloth? These are questions that real people are asking. So I know a lot of us were saying that we don't know what content to make. I don't know what type of content I should be making, right? Well, these people are actually giving you the resources. These people are actually giving you the insight on what they actually want to know. And guess what? If your brand is somebody who can fulfill these orders, because everybody's asking, like, how do you do this? And how can I do this? Right? You can be that person, you can be the resource. And if somebody's wondering, like, what are the best clothes to wear, or what's the best thing that can happen with sublimation, or what can I do with sublimation? How can I add this photo of my mother who just passed with sublimation? Now you're somebody who is showing that you actually offer that type of service, and now they're coming to you, but they came to you off of just the question that they had and you answered it, right? So I think we have to start looking at content as well as content is like a business card. People have problems online, and your content can now be a resource. Your content can now say, hey, you've been thinking about this, and now you just seen a piece of content talking about it, right? All right, so that's Quora. Does anybody have any questions about Quora right now? Does anybody have any questions about Quora and what we can do with it? Any questions? Any questions? I got some comments in the chat. Smart pain points. Yep. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Right? One of the things that is going to be super beneficial when using Quora is understanding that your people are also like you're thinking like, man, I just got to come up with these different designs and hope people want it. But the problem is you can do all this work and the market not want it. You can still put the work in, but if the market doesn't want it, the market won't buy it, right? But if the market is actually saying, look, I want this, the market is actually saying, look, I have questions about this. Now you can be a resource and directly know that people are actually searching this thing. Now we're about to talk about YouTube. We're about to talk about YouTube, y'all. Like I said, people sleeping on YouTube. We're about to talk about YouTube. What I want y'all to see is all I did. I guess y'all might can't see it. All right. So what I did for YouTube is I typed in sublimation. Can y'all see all that? I don't know if y'all can see it. I typed in sublimation and okay, y'all can see it. Under sublimation, as soon as I typed in the word, y'all, it brought up for beginners. It brought up printing to t-shirts. It brought up sublimation printer. It brought up sublimation tumbler. Y'all seeing all these things that we can look. Let's just say we're looking for sublimation. Let's just say sublimation for beginners. Let's just pick that one. Let's just pick the first one, right? All right. So there's going to be something that we're going to go to this. Let's just pick this video right here. Y'all with me? Let's just pick this video right here. All right. I don't even want to watch it. What I want to do is I'm using somebody else's video, right? First play. The first play with YouTube is if somebody has made some content, you can steal like an artist and be inspired by their content and make your own version of that content, right? That's the first play. That's what we should all be doing right now. We should all be looking at content and saying, hey, I can make that my way. And I know
Hello, everyone. Jennifer Maker here. It's a beautiful.
So what I really want to go is I want to go into the comment section. Why are you going into the comment section, Ant? Because I'm going to click on all the comments. It's 718 comments, right? This got almost 350,000 views. I want to go into 718 comments, and I want to pick on all the comments that contain questions. Right? I want to go to the one that contain questions. You see it better? Yeah, Jennifer is doing too much. Right? I want to go to the one that just contains questions. Then I'm going to scroll down. Somebody loves Jennifer so much that they're saying that why would I watch anything else? You're awesome. I'm seeing some other stuff that says, I would love to know more about the spray that allows you to sublimate on different surfaces. Will you be covering this in an upcoming video? So I don't know if y'all know anything about the spray, but if you watch the video, she's showing a spray that's going to help beginners, right? Which designing software programs will you be teaching in class? I want to find more questions. But the reason why we're looking for questions, y'all, is because these are real people watching real content about what you do in your niche, right? And what we want to do is we might not have any content yet. So we don't have all these people giving us all these things that we can make more content, not giving us all this feedback because we might not be posting content yet. So what we want to do is we want to piggyback off of the other people who are doing it so we know what content really resonates. It's a whole reason why my Monday segment is called It's called content that connects, right? It's the content connection. So you need to make sure that your content is actually connecting with the people that you're trying to work with, right? With your clients, with your potential customers. Does that make sense, y'all? Because if we're making tons of content, but it doesn't connect with the people who are watching it, and we're not attracting our ideal clients with our content, then why are we making content? Because we're business owners. We're making content. A lot of y'all don't even want to make content. Am I right? Like, put a 7 in the chat if you actually don't even want to make content. Like, you can be honest with me. I know I'm, the voice of content, whatever, right? But you can be honest with me. Put a 7 in the chat if you're not even really that big on content. But you got to make it. Right? Put a 7 in chat. The reason why I say 7, Shannon like to say 1s and 2s. The reason why I say 7 is because I just believe that 7 is just a powerful number, right? It's the number of completion. But truth behold, the reason why we got to use this stuff is because they're telling us what they want to know. They're telling us, can sublimation on linen fabric can you sublimate rather on linen fabric? This is a whole piece of content, y'all. This gives you opportunity, but you just got to see it when it shows up. This is your content off of somebody else's content. You ain't ever made a piece of content ever, or you don't even have to, but now you can go on somebody's stuff and find all these different pieces of content. Does anyone make sublimation tumblers? If so, what press are you using to sublimate them? Y'all see all these different things of content that can be created? I promise you, Jennifer ain't doing. I know, no judgment to Jennifer, but she probably not doing as much as y'all doing. She probably not as nice at this as y'all. But she got almost 1 million subscribers and getting people to get into her class and getting people to buy from her because she's making content. Right? The only difference between where you want to be and where you are right now is the amount of level of the content that you're putting out. What are you producing? Because you got to put yourself out there in the world for people to know who you are. I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. You might be the best at what you do, but nobody knows what you do because you're not telling anybody. You're not showing anybody. You're not showing up. Right? If you don't want to make content for you, don't do it for you. Do it for your business. This is marketing. She probably has a very successful business simply off of the fact that she makes content. Y'all, let's go back to the beginning. Right? I typed in sublimation. Let's talk about sublimation printing now. Are y'all getting what I'm saying? Can I get at least one person to put a 7 in the chat if it's making sense? Can I get one person at least tell me that I'm not crazy? I know I'm not, because Jennifer gets it. Right? But can somebody else let me know that I'm not crazy? I'm not crazy. This makes sense. If this makes sense to somebody, just put it in the chat, makes sense. Right now, I'm showing y'all how you can use free 99 resources. Somebody's saying everything you need to know about sublimation printing and supply overview, right? I promise you, if you go into these comment sections of these videos, there are going to be questions. There are going to be questions in here, y'all, that y'all can find and y'all can be making content about it. Should I buy a sublimation printer? 5 things to know to avoid buyer's remorse. We can go right in here. The other one did almost 350,000. This one, I think it says 16,000 views. I'm going to try to stop it before it goes. Like I said earlier, you do not need to watch the video. What you need to do is go to the comment section. I'm just waiting for everything to load. I just want to go to the comment section. The reason why I want to go into the comment section, is this on pause? Hopefully. The reason why I want to go to
Hey guys, it's Melissa. In this video, we are going to answer the burning
all right, Melissa. All right now. Relax.
Question of
Relax.
Should I get a sublimation?
Be cool. Relax, Melissa. So I want to go to the comment section and I want to pick comments that contain questions again. This one only got 28 comments. So maybe even now I'm showing y'all, it might be best to just get the viral videos because they're going to have more questions, right? They're going to have more questions for y'all to look at. So maybe this wasn't a good example, but y'all can see how y'all can use YouTube. Go to whatever your niche is, whatever you do. Oh, y'all got to see how this makes sense. Right? I'm telling y'all right now, this is it. Right? Somebody said smart. Beth said smart. Right? Just getting on these platforms and seeing, look, Jennifer up here again. Jennifer out here killing the game. Why is she killing the game? I don't know. I don't know what the whole setup looked like, but all I'm saying is she's out here making content, and the content is speaking. The content is bringing people in. Why? Because look, what is she making content about? How to make sublimation tumblers in 3 ways with seamless results. I'm pretty sure she ain't the only one in here that know how to do that. But the only difference between you and her is that she is. Right? Is that she is doing it. Sublimation, all these different things. There's so many videos that y'all can go in here and y'all can go into the comment section and look at the questions and start making content just like that, y'all. Right? But the problem is, once you start doing the content, right? The problem is once you start getting ideas for the content, what is going to be your content strategy? Right? What's the content strategy? Because you can find out what type of content to make, but what's the content strategy? What is that strategy going to be for y'all? Right? Because we already know as businesses, like content creators, they just serve as businesses. We selling, right? We're not just making content to get likes and views. That's not the goal. And if that is your goal, that's one of the reasons why your business isn't growing with your content. What has to happen, right? What has to happen is we need to have a customer journey with our content. We need to make content that converts, right? Content that converts. So one of the best ways to make content that converts is going to be taking what we see. Let me go back into YouTube so I can show you. It's going to be, let's just go right here so I can show y'all a quick example. Let me just find a comment. I want to find a comment and show y'all an example of how we're going to make content that converts.
What if you could do SEO?
Right? Because it's more than just making content. I'm pretty sure y'all get that already, right? Just because you made a piece of content doesn't mean it's going to help build your business. It doesn't mean it's going to immediately help grow your brand. So how do we make content that converts? So we're going to go to a piece of content. And we're going to find...
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's...
Okay, Sally. All right. So now we're going to go in here and we're going to go to the ones that contain a question. And it says, where do you get designs that you use to sublimate on your tumblers? Right? There are some designers in the house. I know that for sure. Right? If we got designers in the house, you can easily create a video on showing how to design your tumbler. Right? She doesn't know how to make designs. There's tons of people who don't understand the Photoshop game. There's tons of people who aren't in this community and they don't have access to these templates and they don't have access to all of the knowledge that you have in Photoshop because you're here, right? They don't have that. So that's going to be your gate. That's going to be your entry, making content, showing people how you can actually sublimate your, how you can make the designs and you can sublimate your tumblers, right? This person doesn't have it. And I'm talking about right here. Y'all can't see what I'm saying. This person doesn't already have it. Renee doesn't have it, which y'all have access to. And the way that you're going to take that is you're going to create a video about it, right? Make the content, and then you're going to let them know you don't have to sell here. Here's not where you're like, here, buy my designs for my Tumblr, all that stuff. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you need to do right? Is create the opportunity. Once you show them that you're the resource, now all you have to say is, and if you're looking to get designs just like this for your Tumblr, well, I put the link in my bio. That's all you have to say. So if people are looking like Renee, she wants to know where to get them, and you let them know where they can get it. Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna go to the link in your bio. It's just that easy. Does that make sense, y'all? They're going to go to the link in your bio. The same way I'm about to do like this. I understand that a lot of us don't know what to post. I understand that some of us have made the content, but our trouble isn't pushing play, but it's pushing publish. I understand that some of us just have a fear right now of just getting in front of the camera and pushing play. I understand that. I understand that some of us understand we need to even be making content, but we don't know how to make content that converts. We don't have necessarily a content strategy for somebody to see our video, to see our posts, and then lead them to go into our Shopify page or whatever you're selling at, right? And go ahead and order something. I understand that. And so what I want to do is just let you guys know, if this is something that you're looking for, right? If this is something that you know is plaguing your business right now and you're looking to fix it this year, right? I'm about to put this link in the description. I'm about to put this link in the comment section, and all you have to do is go ahead and sign up, right? Sign up for the class, and it is my Take Videos Like a Pro, and I'm going to give y'all a free content strategy in there. I'm supposed to be doing a strategy thing for something later, but I want to show you a strategy that's called content that converts. And I'm going to be showing y'all not only how to make content, but make the content that's going to help you convert the sales, right? And that's it. It's the same way, y'all. This is the same way. The same way. You don't have to be salesy, right? We don't have to be salesy in our content. All we have to do is show up consistently and be a resource. Why I love being a resource is because when you're being a resource, somebody's going to be able to learn from you if they buy something from you or not. It's just that the person wants to go to the next level and truly get what they really are needing, then they know I have to go to this opportunity. If not, then guess what, y'all? We are learning right now how to use Quora, right? How to use Quora right here, and how to use YouTube. Two free resources. Two free resources to be able to take our business and our content strategically to the next level. I want y'all to start looking at this stuff, and I'm going to show y'all the Google Chrome extension, because I know that some of y'all are probably wondering, how am I even getting this thing where I can filter everybody and I can filter all the comments, right? So the way that we're going to filter these comments is we're going to go to Google Chrome. It is a free extension as well. And we're going to move back to this core page really quick, and I'm just going to type it in. And I'm going to go through the step-by-step with you. So you're going to go to the Google Chrome extension store right here. And then you're going to type in vidIQ. And you're going to get the one right here. Yours is going to say download, or it's going to say add or something. Mine's already added, so that's why you can't see it. But this is what I'm using to share this tab to get access to this, where I can filter out my my comments. And it also shows you a lot more stuff too on the side, but we'll get into that later when we start getting more strategic. Right? Does anybody have any questions when it comes to using this to take your content level to the next, or take your content to the next level? Does anybody have any questions when it comes to using these free resources to be able to start knowing what to post? Right? Does anybody have any questions that I can answer quickly? Because I know knowing what to post is sometimes a very big step that it can turn into, like, this speed bump can turn into a roadblock just because we don't know what we need to be even making. Right? I want to show y'all that it's not as hard as you think it is. All we have to do is go find what people are asking. And you can just go create. They want to know butcher paper is heavyweight, or regular white crafter butcher paper. There's so many questions in here, and all you have to do is go find the ones that matter. Do tumblers need to cool off completely before you remove the printer paper? Like, you can go crazy on this stuff, y'all. And you can create really dope stuff that nobody's seen before. What printer did you use to print the papers? Simple things. I want y'all to remember, your duh is somebody else's aha. Somebody doesn't understand this stuff. That's why they're going to hire you, or that's why your content is going to be a resource for them, right? And the more people who watch your content, the more people who share your content, the more people who save your content, the algorithm is going to push it, because the whole goal of the algorithm is to keep people on the app, keep people watching your stuff. And then you're going to start reaching those clients. You're going to start reaching the people that you're trying to make this content convert for. And then I have a lot of plays. I got hooks that you're going to talk to. You're going to say, there's so many different strategies that I want to share with y'all, but it'll take too long to share all right now. So what I'm just saying for y'all is, if you want to get immediately started, just start getting on Quora, just start getting on YouTube, and download vidIQ, right? Make sure that you download, and it's a free Chrome extension. If you have Google Chrome, boom, it's just like this. Just make sure that you download this and you get this on your Google Chrome, and you'll be able to hop into YouTube and immediately start looking at all the questions for these pieces of content that people like Sally have already made, and made your life so much easier. They actually made your life easier being the people who make content first, right? So don't feel like you're behind. Don't feel like, oh, it's too late. Don't feel like, oh man, social media has gone so far, content has gotten, I'm just starting and it's overwhelming. No, I'm telling y'all, they've already given you the blueprint. All you have to do is execute it in your way, right? You don't have to be like anybody else. I want you to understand that God gave you your gifts for you. I want you to understand that God put you here at this particular time in this particular place. And the reason why you're watching this, and the reason why you're on this live in the first place, is just all by design, right? And if you're having trouble, what I want you to understand is, if you're having trouble with the content strategies, please use the content for this live. If you're just getting into this live, please rewatch it when it's over, right? And take this free resource that I'm giving y'all. But if you're ready to start actually applying these things to your business, to start executing it, to have a content coach on your side, right? The first step is to go ahead and look at the link that I have put right here in the chat, and go sign up for the first class. Is Take Videos Like a Pro, right? Where I'm going to show you, wherever my phone is, right here, where I'm going to show you how you can utilize your phone and make really high quality videos that's going to be a great representation of your brand, and still be able to put out, and you don't have to invest in the camera quite yet, right? If you never want to buy a camera, you already have one. It's right here in your phone, right? So, the work, right? Because I say it all the time, said it today, and I'll say it one more time, that you might be the best at what you do, but your only problem is nobody knows, right, y'all? So please, 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 let's start creating. Please, 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 let's use these strategies. Let's not take this stuff for granted, y'all. Use these free strategies. Use YouTube. Get the vidIQ. Put this stuff together. Please use Quora. I have other sites since I even want to show y'all the AI stuff. I really want to start a series, like a Saturday series, where I'm coming on here and I'm teaching y'all. I'm showing y'all some stuff. Maybe it might be a Thursday. I don't know what I'm gonna do, right? But I'm gonna make sure that I'm giving y'all this free resource. I want to show up for y'all every single week, on top of the stuff that I already do on Monday, because there is so much more stuff for y'all to learn. And I want y'all to know that I'm not here to sell to y'all. I'm just here to serve, right? So if you want to learn more, I will never sell information to you. I only sell the execution, because it just takes more time, right? It takes a little bit more. And they just say the people who pay attention actually get it, versus the people who get it for free. So all I'm saying is, if this was beneficial for y'all, go ahead and put 7s in the chat just so I know that this is something that y'all want more of, right? If this was beneficial, put some 7s in the chat for me so I know that this was beneficial and y'all want to see more of this stuff. I appreciate y'all time. I try to make these lives fast because time is the only thing you can't make more of, right? And I don't want to take up too much of it. So I truly do appreciate y'all so much. And I appreciate Shannon and the platform that she's given me just to be able to educate and help y'all in any way that I can. If there's any questions that I can answer for anybody when it comes to content strategy or how to use these free resources right now that I just showed y'all in this live and how to execute them on the best way that y'all possibly can. Because for me, I'm the type of person that if I can show you, if you really need the help, please get into the class, right? If you just need a little guidance off the free stuff, please ask the questions, because if you're not somebody who really needs this stuff and really needs the class, don't get into the class. But if you're somebody who I need the class, I need the guidance, I need a content coach, I need a mentor that's going to help guide me through this because I want my business to grow, please sign up for the class. If you're not there, if you're somebody who is, I'm good, I just need to know how to maneuver, then please ask me how you should maneuver in this stuff. And I will give that to you gladly. Like I said before, I will never sell information. Information is out there, it's free. I will never sell it. I will only sell how to implement this thing for you, right? I like to make tailor-made things because your business is not like the next person. You do something completely different because nobody else can duplicate you. So y'all let me know if there's any questions that you may have, right? If there's any questions that you may have, y'all let me know. If not, I truly do hope to see some of y'all in the class. I know content is going to be something that I'm going to have to keep pushing for y'all because content isn't something that y'all truly like just yet. But it's just content is meh only because you haven't had a content coach, only because you haven't had somebody steer you on why content is so great, only because you haven't made one video yet and it make you $10,000, right? That's the only reason. I've had one video make me thousands of dollars. Shannon has had multiple videos that's made her a lot of money only because she was willing to make the content. Content isn't even Shannon's strong suit, but Shannon shows up every day. Shannon's always showing up. All the coaches in here, Chrissy, always showing up. Diane showing up for y'all, right? And we want y'all to show up for yourself. And if it's not for you, then show up for the business or show up for why you started your business in the first place. If it's not for you, then make sure that it's something worth having this business for and why you must show up. Okay, y'all? I'm not here to motivate y'all, though. I'm here to make you move. Motivation is cool, but you can find that anywhere. I'm here to actually help you. And if that's guiding your hand, if that's giving you that push, if that's leading you in the way of this stuff, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to see more content like this, right? And y'all please, even if y'all aren't, if y'all know that other people can benefit from this class, that I will put in the thing one more time, right? It's my 801 class called Take Videos Like a Pro, where I show you actually how to make content. And even in that class, not only do you make content, but you make faceless content, right? Because I know some people's problem is just getting in front of the camera, but I don't want that to be a reason or an excuse why you're not making content. So I'll show you even how to make faceless content. And I call it, my first piece of content I have in there is called the 1-2 punch, right? So y'all do what you must. Y'all have a great Saturday. And if you're, come on now. If you, come on. Somebody had to say it. If you need a content mentor, that's why I'm here, y'all. I promise you that's why I'm here. I'm just here to be your content mentor. If you're ready, let's go. Right? If you're ready, let's go. I'm going to show up regardless. Y'all going to see my face a lot. I was showing up, but I'm really about to show out now. Right? I'm here for y'all. This is all I needed to see. I just needed somebody to let me know that I wasn't crazy. I needed somebody to let me know that I mean, I know this stuff works. Trust me, I don't need convincing myself, and I don't want to have to try to convince y'all. I just want to show y'all why it works. I just want to let y'all know that the only reason why y'all here watching me right now is because I was willing to make the content. I want y'all to know that the only reason why y'all willing to learn from me right now is because I was willing to make the content. I want y'all to know that the only reason why you're in this community is because Shannon was willing to make the content. Come on. Let's remember how we got here in the first place. How quickly we forget that content is what brought us all here together. Am I lying? We're all here because of content. We're all learning here. We're all here. We're all in this place. We're all in this community because of content. Content is what connected us. That's why my series is the content connection. Content connected us. So if you're somebody who is looking for this content mentor, the first step is you got to know how to make the content. And that is my first class. I want to start the first class off with just knowing how to take videos like a pro, how to take high quality videos with your phone. And don't feel bad about that you're using a phone, and don't feel bad that it's not a camera, right? Don't feel bad. Feel confident. I'm making content. I'm making something for my business. I know, look, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. You have to, right? And I just want to be the person to encourage you. So much that you like, man, it's impossible for me not to. Heat in my ear all the time. I need to make content. I need to make content. But I'm not just here to tell you need to make it. I'm showing you why. And if you have problems with it, guess what we're doing right now? We in YouTube right now showing y'all. Look, if you have problems with making content and you do a lot of sublimation with tumblers and stuff, go to YouTube, download vidIQ. It has a filtering section. Go to the part where it says contain questions. Look at some of the questions. Somebody's literally saying, where do you get designs that you use on to sublimate on your tumblers? You can sell your designs, y'all. I don't know if nobody told you that or not. You can sell your designs. Somebody's actually looking for your design because they don't want to make it or they don't know how to make it. You so focused on trying to get all this other stuff. You just need to be known for one thing first and have your main thing in, right? And then that's when you start pivoting off. You start doing this, and this once that main thing is main thinging. You trying to do everything at once. You don't even know what you want to do. You so confused. No wonder why your business ain't where you wanted to be. You confused. No wonder why it's hard for you to make content. You confused. Right? If anybody's in here that's confused, just say I'm confused right now. But make sure that you put right now because it won't last forever. Right? You just confused right now, but not forever. It's a little bit right now, but not forever. I sell digital files for tumblers. I have one particular design that goes crazy on Etsy. I love it. She said crazy. Right? I need to find more designs people are interested in. First of all, yes and no. Reason why I'm saying yes and no is yes, if you have more, the better, right? More the merrier. You need to just find more eyes to see it. You think Etsy is the only way? You think if design is going crazy on Etsy, you think Etsy is the only place that it can go crazy on? You don't think it can go crazy on TikTok? You don't think it can go crazy on Facebook? You don't think it can go crazy on Instagram? You don't think if you made content on YouTube, it wouldn't go crazy? If it goes crazy on one place, why wouldn't it go crazy on other places? You're just comfortable with Etsy. That's it. And the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but they say the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. So on Etsy, you like that. You really like that on Etsy. But what about on YouTube? But what about on TikTok? But what about on Instagram? What about on Facebook? Right? I'm confused right now. Right? It's okay. It's okay. You just ain't never had a content coach. I'm just letting y'all know that. The reason why you're confused is because you never had a content coach. I'm here to show y'all right now. That the content is one of the foundations of your business, and you didn't even know. They didn't tell you. The content is a foundational piece of your business because your content is your marketing. Your content is your messaging. Your messaging is what you tell your people. Your marketing is what you show your people. Guess what? If you're not making any content, the people don't know what you're about, and the people don't know what you do. You're wondering why your sales can't go up. You're wondering why you're only stuck in one place and you're afraid to move it. You're afraid to pivot to another place. The people don't know nothing about you. That's what I mean when I say that you might be the best at what you do, but nobody knows, right? You might be the best on Etsy, but Facebook has no clue. You might be the best on Etsy, but Instagram don't know who you are. You're not showing up everywhere you possibly can. That's one of the first things we teach in content. You got to be omniverse. What do I mean by that? You need to repurpose your content. That's one of my strategies. I call it, it's my recycle strategy. I call it reuse, reduce, recycle. What do I mean by that? I'm not even supposed to be giving y'all this. This is why I love y'all so much. Y'all make me give y'all stuff. I can't help it, right? When I say reuse, you're going to reuse the content that works the best. You already said when your SE files go crazy, so I'm pretty sure that you lean on it a lot more than all the other files, right? So you're reusing it. You already know that one piece of content works, and it works every time. Great. Now we got to figure out, now that we can reuse it, we need to recycle it. And what I mean by recycle is, I mean, not just use it over and over again, but I mean, how can we take it and put it on other platforms too? Right? Because now we're recycling the whole flow, right? When you think of a recycle, you think it's a whole little thing that goes from this to this to this to this to this, and then we take it from the bottom and we bring it all the way back again, right? So now your Etsy file needs to get on Instagram, your Instagram file needs to get on YouTube, your YouTube file needs to be on Facebook, and then it goes back to Etsy. So now you got a whole circulation of content. I'm telling you, if it works one place, it'll work again, right? And then the reduce is so important because reducing is just like saying no, right? Reducing is just like saying no to a bad client. No, I'm good. It's fine. We good. This ain't gonna work because you want something in my business. We don't do that. It's like saying no. You know your worth, right? You know your value. You're gonna say no. Once you make a piece of content and it doesn't work the way you needed to do it, let's reduce the use of that one. Right? We don't want to recycle bad things. We only want to use the things that can work good again. Right? Come on. Come on. So don't worry. Don't worry. I definitely don't show up enough. I always get disappointed when I don't get views here, and they'll have viral videos and some orders, but lately TikTok and my reels have views terrible. Here's the problem though. Content, you're supposed to be in control of your content, not just hoping that these platforms push it. That's the difference, right? And once you start using your content to build a community, aka what Shanon did, aka how we're here right now, use your content to connect with people to build a community. Your community will always see your stuff. Shanon doesn't have to go viral every single day, right? And the reason why I'm using Shanon is just because she's somebody that I've seen that is not super well known, but her community knows her, right? Her community knows all about her. Her community knows what she does, right? You just need your community. You just need your tribe. You just need to create content that's going to, connect with your people, right? You're not looking to go viral because everybody won't buy from you if you go viral. You want to attract the people that's going to buy from you. You want to attract the people that you want your content to connect to. I hope this is valuable for everybody else as well. Hope this is valuable for everybody else. I suck at captions and speaking on TikTok. I'm not creative in that content area. That's why, literally, in my 801 class, I show you how to make content that's faceless. You don't have to speak. You just show your work. I only want to put y'all, I will have different content strategies and different content styles. And I'm going to be showing all of y'all because I only want you to work in your mode of genius. Like showing up and talking and speaking, this is my mode of genius. I can also show my creative side too. That's my mode of genius. There's other places in content that I'm not that good at. Right? I'm not that good at that part. There's certain places in content that I'm just not that good at. Right? So only work in your mode of genius. I'm not saying you need to step out of what you do comfortably. Right? And then I want you to understand that there's AI that does captions. You don't gotta do all those captions. There's AI that does captions, right? I show y'all that in my 801 class too. There's so much content that can be made. You never had a content coach. You're only been confused. You don't know what you don't know yet. And that's your problem. That's your biggest problem, is that you just don't know. But you don't have to stay there. Right? And it's not just her, it's other people here too. Your only problem is you just don't know. Is there any special equipment needed, or just a cell phone? You just need your cell phone, and you need to download this free app that is called CapCut. It's a free app. It's called CapCut. Right? And I would like you to download it on your computer, but also download it on your phone. And it's on both places. I just know that we all have computers, desktops, all that stuff, laptops, all that stuff. But I'm going to show you how to edit all your stuff on your phone too. Great. I'm glad you already got CapCut. Right? You just don't know how to utilize it, because if captions is your problem, you have CapCut, you're missing something. You're missing something because CapCut has auto captions. Auto-generated captions. You just don't know what you don't know. Let's put some of these up here. I addressed this one, but yeah, you just need your phone in CapCut. For this one, there's gonna be other ones where you're gonna need a tripod, but I'll make sure that you get the link to the tripod that I suggest you use. It's in my car right now, but the one I want you to use, because it's really good for phones and it's really light and it goes really small. So that's a really good place. I'm gonna put the link in the comment section one more time for anybody who's interested. And for my sake, y'all, if you don't believe that this class isn't for you, please don't get into it. I'm not here to sell. I'm here to serve. I'm here to help you. This is just for the people who really want to get their content strategy, and not only their content strategy, but they're tired of being confused about content. They're tired of knowing that they need to be making it, and they're even seeing little specks of promise and potential there, but they don't know how to capitalize in it. They don't know how to make content that converts. This is the first stage. If this isn't a path that you necessarily want to go on, I'm not here. I don't want to take your money, right? I'm here to just help you, anybody that wants to learn. Okay. Oh, girl, copywriting? I got you. That is not, I got your back. Trust me, because there's hooks and stuff, and I won't be going over necessarily that on I like to be real honest with y'all. I won't be going over the hooks and all that stuff in the first class, because it's the first class. I'm not doing this huge bundle or anything like that, because the class is only $97 and I would have to charge way more, but I don't want to just try to put this big thing in here and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like my goal is for y'all to learn and get better, and then want to get to the next step, not just make money off y'all. So that's just my little piece on that. But yes, I will be showing y'all hooks and all that stuff, and I will be talking about it just like classes like this little free session right now, showing y'all hooks and stuff like that too. So don't worry, I'm your content man. I'm your content coach, right? I'm gonna be the voice of content for you. So I got your back. Just put any questions that you have in the comment section. I'll definitely be looking at it. Well, let me see. Let me just catch up really quick. I started using it for my fitness journey, not my crafts. LOL. Yeah, it's 100%. I'm okay with that too. So the content class, you offer would be very beneficial to us crafters. Yeah, because you have to remember, you're not just a crafter, you're a business owner too, right? Just like me, I'm not just a content creator, I'm a business owner, right? I'm LLC'd, almost S Corp, just because of how much money my content has actually helped me do. And I help other businesses make content too, because like I said before, your content isn't just videos and pictures, right? Let's just get that out of our mind. It is our marketing and our messaging. Your messaging is what you tell your people. Your marketing is what you show your people, right? It also builds your brand. Your brand is what you're all about. If you don't have any content, then guess what? People don't know what you're about. People don't know what you do, and people don't know why you're doing it. Right? It's going to be really hard to it's going to be really hard to sell something or let people know that you're selling anything or let people know that you even have a business, never show up, right? So of course it's going to be beneficial because you're an artist, you're a crafter, but you have to let people know what you've created. When I say captions, yeah, we got you on the copywriting side. Don't worry about that. Well, we still have access to classes like our other courses. If you can kind of just elaborate with that question. You have a beautiful name. Is it Samela or Simela? I love names that start with a C and just Ella. And you got Savage in there. You're cool. You're cool. Let me see. I like how you did the shirt trick. I want to do things like that with some different products. Yeah, 100%. Right? That is the yes, you said it correct. Okay, Samela, I love it. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the content strategies. That's the shirt transition, right? That's one of my favorite too, because you can be so smooth and you can show off so many different products that you have, especially if we're doing a whole bunch of t-shirts and stuff like that. So if you're down for that, I would definitely add that in there. Right, because I like to give people some style. Like if some people, I want to definitely add in. I'm gonna add in the 1-2 punch, which is the faceless content video. But I definitely I'll add in that's super easy, and I'll show y'all the breakdown of it too. That's why I want you to have CapCut because I'll be showing y'all how to actually edit those videos too in the class. Yeah, in the class. We're nice like that. Yeah, some transition videos for some dope crap. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be. Come on, that's my jam. You speaking my language now. When we do the challenges, the courses are only for the days. Oh, no worries. Yeah, you have access to it. Yeah, you have access to it. I want my stuff to be if you buy it one time, then you have access to it forever. Right? That's kind of how I want my courses to really be. But I have to say one thing about that. Only problem is that that's me, and that's not necessarily how. So I'll have to get back to you on that one, Samila, just because I do know that's how I roll. That's not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to step on no toes. Don't get me in trouble now. But I'll figure that one out. Yeah, so I right now I just want to pique your interest and just get anybody who wants to go for it. But it's definitely going to happen in May. It's definitely happening in May, and I want to do it. We're the 29th April, and I definitely want to do it on a Saturday so everybody has enough time. I believe I might do it either first or second weekend of May on that Saturday. Yeah. So That's really what it's going to be. But if you're down right now to, you know what I'm saying, don't be a early action taker if that's who you are, right? Be an early action taker if that's who you are. But definitely it's going to be in May. Obviously, it's impossible to do it in April. But also use this as an understanding too of like the type of content strategy that you need to have. And you want to show up early and then let people know about what you're doing. This is like building awareness, right? Just build awareness. Because I say all the time, like where attention goes, that's where the money flows. But also where attention goes, that's where intention follows, right? Does anybody have any more questions? And I'll be finalizing that date very soon because it was actually supposed to be today, but so much stuff went on that I wasn't able to do what I'm telling y'all right now, and that's just show up and make the content for it, right? So a lot of y'all didn't even know I had the class. Full transparency, a lot of y'all didn't even know I had the class, and if I would have showed up and I was able to do this earlier, then y'all would have probably signed up earlier, right? So I appreciate y'all. If anybody has any more questions, please let me know. Yeah, but I definitely want this class to be something that you can use as a resource over and over again. But even if you don't have the live, because it's going to be live, right? So that's the only problem with that. But I'm going to have SOPs for y'all, right? So it's going to be SOPs. It's basically a template, right? So it's going to be plug and play. You need to do this. You need to do this, right? Take all the guessing work, all the overthinking out of it for y'all. I know y'all like templates, so that's basically what this content strategies and all this other stuff is going to be when it comes to it. And I'm going to give y'all example videos too. That way, in a tutorial, I'm doing so much for y'all. So it's going to be like a tutorial video where I walk you through how to actually do the video too. And they're going to be downloadables that you're going to get as well. So this is a class that you definitely want to be a part of. If you know that you need to start making content, this is something that you just can't miss. And it's the first class, and everything is just going to build on top of this because I'm going to have an editing class. I'm going to have a class that's about build better content. I'm going to have a content strategy class, all flowing off of this first initial class. So this is the prerequisite, right? Like this is the NC 1101 of it all. Right? This is your 001 base. You have to start kind of here and it builds up, or you might be confused type of thing. Right? So for anybody who's just hopping in or anybody else that has any more questions about what's going on and particularly with the class that's going to be happening in May. And I'll finalize it, and you will definitely know because I'll be making content. And I'm going to update all y'all, right? I'm going to put it in the chat. Y'all definitely see it. If there's no more questions, though, about this, and you're just getting into this live, please rewatch this live because I give you guys a free strategy on how to use Quora in YouTube, free resources on how to know what to post for your content, right? Other than that, I hope y'all have a really blessed day, and I appreciate y'all for spending y'all time with me because y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend it with me. And I know that time is just something that you can't make more of. So I really do appreciate it. And y'all have a blessed day.